FRANKY.
Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Deffinition, and this is the channel where we explain it so you don't have to. Season 5 of Black Mirror has just dropped on Netflix, and the new show has a hell of a lot to unpack from it. Throughout this video I'll be breaking down Rachel, Jack and Ashley 2 starring Miley, Cyrus, and giving my thoughts on the meaning behind its ending. This is full spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen the show yet and don't want anything ruined for yourself, then I highly recommend that you turn off now. With that out of the way, I just want to give a huge thank you for clicking this video. I hope you enjoy it. Now sit back, relax, and let's get into my ending explained breakdown of Rachel, Jack and Ashley 2. We follow Rachel, impressionable teenager who is obsessed with Ashley O, role model who is literally on a roll, achieving her goals, something selling you a doll that eats your soul. Her intelligent companion Ashley 2 is sweeping across America, inspiring all to live their best life, but everything isn't as it seems. Similar to those purchasing the doll, Ashley is depressed, on medication, feeling isolated and needs a pick-me-up. Maybe she should buy an Ashley 2 doll, eh? Eh? No. Anyway, this is reflected by Rachel, who too is struggling to make new friends due to her recent family relocation, and both really come across as disconnected and willing to pour their hearts into anything that will give them some attention, no matter how shallow. Rachel, after getting an Ashley 2 for her birthday, pours her heart into the doll, fixating on it as the only positive thing in her life. Rachel begins to mimic Ashley in every way, even performing a dance based off the singer that goes disastrously. She soon discovers, however, that in trying to live her life as someone else that she will never be able to. Mirroring this, Ashley begins having an identity crisis and realizing that she is living a lie in order to please those around her who see her as a commodity rather than a person. To me, the persona of Ashley O represents how we can believe that others are living perfect lives and use this facade to find fault in our own. Ashley and Rachel are both as unhappy as one another, however the latter is unable to see this and thus does not recognise the reality of the situation, which is that she should not be idolising her, as she will only end up once more in a spiral of unhappiness. Personally, I think it's a comment on the hashtag living my best life thing that's going around on Instagram, and how we often only show people aspects of our lives if we are showing off. Rachel aspires to this and ultimately ends up disappointed when she's not as loved as she is with Ashley 2. In trying to live our lives as others, we will inevitably fail and thus only end up disappointed. Jack, Rachel's sister, realizing this, hides the Ashley 2 doll just as the real Ashley begins to cut out the poisonous aspects of her life. However, it's too late and Ashley is put into a chemical coma by her overly possessive aunt that will mean that she can't breach contract. To me, this symbolises that often breaking out of our routines of obsession is never easy, and we must first in a way kill our fake online selves in order to have a rebirth, which is what happens to the character throughout the latter part of the episode. After Rachel's Ashley 2 reactivates, her and her sister discover that the doll contains Ashley's entire consciousness within the machine. Honestly, at this point the episode kinda lost me a bit, and knowing that it was the last episode of season 5, it left me slightly disappointed at how the run had been overall. I really hope the Child's Play reboot is better than this, because there's nothing worse than seeing an Alexa on wheels roll around a house creating mischief.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Shut up, man. Anyway, Ashley 2 turns off the life support machine on Ashley and thus destabilises the coma, allowing her to awaken and rush to the launch of Ashley's latest reincarnation, Ashley Eternal. Basically, 2-pack at Coachella. Ashley manages to stop the launch dead in its tracks, and we see Ashley's career reborn as the rock star that she was always meant to be. In the end, this is about following a path that's best for us, rather than what others want, who are purely out to manipulate, and how those that appear to be happy with the perfect image often aren't. Whilst it is an issue that I can agree with, overall I found this episode poorly handled, and it was one of the most disappointing in the show that I've ever seen. It just didn't have the Black Mirror aspect to it that I've come to love, and overall it felt like a teen pop drama that, whilst fit for Netflix, isn't right for this show in my opinion. This was a huge disappointment as a whole, and I feel like season 5 will be regarded as the dud in the show that many will look back on with disdain. In the end, this is probably one of the worst Black Mirror episodes ever, and thus it gets a low 4 out of 10. Obviously, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the episode and what you took from it. Comment below and let me know, and if you enjoyed this video then please like it, and make sure you check out my breakdown of Smithereens, which will be linked at the end. This is a channel for people who are never missing television, so if that's the kind of thing you like, you need to subscribe to Deffinition. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.